Today's tale begins here in Los Angeles at the corner of La Cienega and Olympic Boulevard at this new Insidious Out of the Further billboard. Now I will be doing some Insidious locations, not of the new one. It doesn't release until August 21st. That's when evil finds a way out. I will be doing its originator, the first Insidious filming locations, which is just right around the corner from this billboard.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hey, sweetie.
Morning, guys.
I would really like to... He's not in a coma. They don't know what to call it. I went into Dalton's room. There was something in there with him. I know someone who can help.
We took tri-field and EMF readings of the whole house. Wiring, alarm clocks.
I don't think bad wiring is the problem here.
I want to leave. I want to leave this house. What is it?
It's not the house that's haunted. It's your son.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Nick Masker. Today I'm here in the old historic neighborhood of Victoria Park in Los Angeles, California. Now here on this very street is one of the most iconic filming locations in the Insidious franchise, the very first house from the first film. Now, the other day I did see the trailer that released online of the new movie. It is called Insidious Out of the Further, and it gave me chills. It reminded me of the very first film, the first time I seen it. Now, seeing the new trailer reminded me of the first film and also the filming locations that are here in Los Angeles, and we are going to be checking those out today. There's a total of 2 houses and one particular area that The Further is filmed at, also here in Los Angeles. We are going to check these spots out, try to line up a few shots, and possibly step into The Further. Let's go ahead and get started and let the tale begin. A very beautiful neighborhood here in Los Angeles, known as Victoria Park. As I previously mentioned, a lot of old houses. It's not a mystery why they picked this location. And we are right around the corner from the house, which is right there. 4350. Gosh, it's so surreal seeing it in person versus seeing it on the screen. Very neat. Now, obviously, people live here. It is private property, so we will not be going inside. It will not be going onto the property. We're just gonna see it from here afar. Wow. Now, there is an Insidious poster which has the house in the background and also Dalton in the very front. I'll go ahead and try to line that up right here as best as I can. But yeah, that enough makes the house iconic. Now, without stepping on the property, this is the best matchup I'm going to get of the poster with the house in the background and me as Dalton. So this is the lineup right here. He's looking directly into the camera, and that's the shot they have with the house in the background. There's also a shot in the credits scene where it shows Patrick Wilson's name, and it's kind of at this angle. You can see his name on the right-hand corner, bottom right-hand corner, and it shows the house right here at this angle. Now, not having access inside the house, we don't know if the interiors were filmed, but I'm assuming some of them were. Very neat. Now, this being private property, we will not be seeing any details or getting any lined up shots inside the house, but I did want to show this little area here of the front porch. That's what I'm going to highlight, because there is a scene where Josh comes home from work and Renee is sitting on the porch there, and she's having a discussion about how she's worried about Dalton, about him coming home late, and you could see the details on the door, the wood trim, also the curtains there on the window, possibly the same curtains.
Every single night. In all the years you've worked at the school, you've never had to do that. Why all of a sudden are you staying back late?
Yeah, not so much has changed. Amazing. Now you'll see a good chunk of the movie was filmed here at this exact location, but later on we'll learn that the Lamberts don't live here much longer. In fact, the hauntings begin and you'll see them packing and unpacking, and that's when they blame the house for being haunted. Later on we'll learn that it's actually Dalton that's haunted, and then later on Renee starts to juggle around that she's worried about Dalton and she wants to move, and then that's when they end up leaving this location and going on to the next one and finding out that it wasn't actually the house, it was actually Dalton. So that's going to lead us to our next location. Let's head over there now. Now, while we're headed to the next filming location, I want to talk a little bit more about the Insidious film, the very first one. Now, released in 2010, it was directed by James Wan, who is also responsible for directing The Conjuring and also Saw as well. Now, Saw has a little bit of a tie-in to the Insidious, kind of like a little universe, if you will. There is some Easter eggs. Now, stay with me and I'll explain why. Now, if you remember the scene in the film where the two ghost hunters go to the house and they end up doing some investigation, while the one wearing the glasses, that is Lee Wanell.
I'm Specs. This is Tucker.
I'm Renee.
Hi. You must be Josh.
Yeah, hi.
That wasn't psychic. Elise already told me your name, so...
He is the writer of the movie Insidious, and he also wrote Saw as well. Directed by James Wan, also tied in with Insidious. Pretty amazing. There's also a little Easter egg in Insidious of Saw. Now there's a scene where Josh Lambert is sitting at his desk. He kind of looks tired. He's thinking about what's been going on at home. And if you don't look closely, you'll definitely miss it. It is a drawing on the blackboard of Billy the Puppet in chalk right behind Josh Lambert. I'll show it to you right here. What do you think? That ties in Saw to the Insidious universe? Let me know in the comments below. On to the next location. And here it is, the second house from Insidious. Now, of course, not as big as the other previous house we just came from, but just as terrifying. Now, there is some shots, exterior shots that I want to line up that were seen in the film, but man, it doesn't look any different than it did in the film. One of the first shots, you see a moving truck parked here on the street as they're unloading boxes into the house, and that's the introductional shot to the new house. Now, one of the most scariest scenes in the film, in my opinion, takes place here at the corner of the house, here at the exterior. Now, you can see the windows haven't changed much. You can see Lorraine walking outside, throwing out some trash. Now, on her way back, you can start to hear the very faint, eerie, scary music. Through the window. You can hear the music playing, and then she looks through the window, and that's where she spots the very old looking ghost boy. He's like a 1900s, early 1900s outfit on, and then the door's open, she quickly looks through the second window right there on the other corner, and then he's gone. He's no longer there. That's where she runs straight to the back through the side of the house. I don't believe there's a door there. There maybe is. There's some steps there. She goes back in the house, and that's when she realizes something is not right. Something is following them. And that was filmed in here. The interior was filmed in here as well. The hallway with the clock scene was filmed here. This is the second house of Insidious. A very quiet neighborhood here in Los Angeles, about 10 minutes away from the first house. Now, of course, this is a private house. Somebody does live here, so I was not granted access inside. I'm not going to knock on the door. I do want to give them their privacy. But man, would I love to go just up here and look through the window. But of course, not going to do that. So glad that the house is still in this shape and looks like this. Awesome. All right, let's head to the next filming location. And here we are at the third and final Insidious filming location here in this historic building in downtown Los Angeles. Now, it may not look like much today, but back in 2010, James Wan transformed its interior into one of the most terrifying locations in the Insidious franchise. It was the Further. The interiors were filmed in here. I'm gonna attempt to go inside. No promises, it looks like a private building or a school, but who knows, we might get lucky and be able to see the real life filming locations of the Further. Alright, so some good news and bad news. It is actually closed, but they do let people inside and tour the grounds where it was filmed, the exact spots. I took a peek, they weren't allowing me to film or take any pictures, but you can come back, like she said on Monday specifically. You can take a little tour, it's free, you can walk around and see the grounds on where the Further was filmed. Man, I'm bummed that I missed it by a few hours. Maybe Arizona State University, I'm not too sure, don't quote me on that, but it's located here at the old Herald Examiner building, which is now occupied by that school. They have security, so you won't just be able to walk inside, but she did say they are typically open to the public. You can walk around, take photos and videos. I would definitely come back and give you guys a little tour of that area of the Further. Man, it looks so cool seeing it. I really wish I could show you guys, but I'll definitely come back to show you. But until then, I'll throw up some screen grabs of the scenes that were filmed here at this exact location, and then I'll return to show you guys what it looks like today.
Dalton!
Daddy?
Oh, God.
Daddy?
Oh, my God. What?
Okay.
If you guys did like this video, do me a favor, hit the like button. And if you guys are not subscribed and you like videos such as this one, where I take you to Halloween and horror filming locations, consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next video. The tale has been told.